All right. It says I'm live. Hello. I am still checking settings. um, let's get you focused. All right. Woo. Oh, Lord. How high? Okay. Hi, everyone. Sorry, while I still get just a little situated here. Hi. Let's go ahead and say I need to make sure I have chat and that microphone's working, all that kind of good stuff, because this is our first time. Yay! Hello, Mama Chola or Choya. Look, I don't know, because we're in Arizona, so sometimes it's pronounced differently. Stuff's pronounced differently here. Okay. Tattooed Hippie Chick is here. Hello, Christy. Hello. Yay, y'all are joining me. Okay, so while this is not technically my first time going live on YouTube, because last week I did a fun little equipment check. Hi, Jenny. This is our first time doing a live gemstone sale here on YouTube, and I am extremely excited. Colin even told me that there was a countdown, and I was like, I freaking love YouTube. Hi, Heather. So that was amazing, and hopefully you all got notified. Yeah. You know what? The potential for new people to be watching today is pretty high because we used to do these on Facebook, and not a lot of people have Facebook or like Facebook. Lisa is here. Hello. And Susie. And Susie, if you're going to continue to say stuff like that, I'm going to go ahead and block you. So there's nothing demonic about gemstones. They're natural and from Mother Earth. You know what? I can't. Okay. Let's just keep going. Happy Saturday. Litha, summer solstice, is next week. And we do live gemstone sales about every month here at Ink Goddess Creations. They've always been held on YouTube for years now. So if you're like, oh, is this her first live gemstone? It's not. We've been doing these since 2020. We could not figure out if we could get Colin to moderate before I started. So this is just going to be a learning curve here. Woo! All right. Okay. You know what? Let's just take a second, right? This is my first time on YouTube, like doing a big event like this. Let's take a second. First of all, hello, I am Morgan. I am owner of Ink Goddess Creations. Ink Goddess Creations has been open for 11 years now. Okay. Oh, it's Brian. No, you guys, I've already dealt with Brian once. Brian, let your wife speak her mind. Let your wife believe what she wants to and fuck off. Okay. So, and I cannot hide it because Brian is Susie's husband on Susie's channel, and that's fucked up, y'all. So we're just going to ignore Brian. Okay. We're just going to ignore Brian today. I've already dealt with Brian on a past video. So he's trying to restrict his wife from believing what she wants to believe. Anyway, YouTube is fun already, you guys. YouTube is fun already. All right. So today we are here for the live gemstone sale. We have about 15 items. We'll be here for a little over an hour. That's it. This is not one of those live gemstone sales that lasts forever. Okay, lasts hours and hours and hours. I'm going to go over all of the gemstones and their metaphysical properties, how you can use them. Everything that I show here goes up for sale on our website, which the link is in the description. So that is inkedgoddesscreations.com. And then whether you're on our app, because yes, we have an app, or on our website, if you scroll down about halfway, you'll see the live gemstone sale category. Now, as I go over them, Colin's going to be listing them. Colin's my husband. And so you just have to kind of refresh, and the stuff will pop up. And he usually waits until I say the price before he lists them. So just keep that in mind. You just have to refresh every time that we, go over something here. And Rachel is here. Hello. And Cindy just got some Ink Goddess goodies this morning. Yay. Okay. And Mama's so happy it's really here. Yay. I am so happy we're on YouTube too. So just some rules for purchasing. Adding it to your cart does not reserve it, okay? You have to fully check out in order to claim that item, okay? There's no like claiming here. It is just you put the item in your cart, check out, and if you get the order confirmation, it's yours, okay? All right, we're gonna have to, sorry, I feel so bad for Susie, married to an asshole like Brian. Okay. All right, they've been hidden. I feel so bad because you all have no idea. Like Susie came on, she found one of my podcast episodes, she loved it, she talked to me, and then her husband came on, and it was just so bad. Anyway, do you take PayPal on Ink Goddess? Of course we do. Yes, we take PayPal, card, and I don't like to mention it. I mean, we do have like that payment plan thingy too, but you know, I don't like to mention that. It's there if you all want it. So yes, you have to fully complete checkout, which means if you end up ordering more than one thing today, then one of two things will happen, okay? We will either combine orders together and send you a gift card to our store via email that covers the difference, or we'll ship the items separately. It all depends on, like, we're going to put the gemstones. Yeah, we're going to put the gemstones like integrity first. Make sure that it gets to you in one piece. Okay. So again, inkgoddesscreations.com, scroll about halfway down and you'll see the live gemstone sale category. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, because I'm not on my phone, you can see some of the items here. We have 15 total items today. I've been doing pictures on Instagram and Facebook. So just so you know, if this is your first time here, I said at the beginning, we've been open for 11 years. So if you type in Inked Goddess Creations on just about anything, like all one word together, no funky spellings, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you're going to find us. Okay. So that's where and then if you sign up for a newsletter, we send out sneak peeks to, via the newsletter, but that's how you get to know our company a little bit better. Okay. So let's just go ahead and jump in because we're here, like I said, about an hour. All right. So everything here too, just so you know, I don't know if you all are familiar with other people's live gemstone sales. Items that we choose for a live gemstone sale aren't like, they're not all like huge $1,000 items. Okay. What we do is we want to try and cater to all budgets. And there's something about buying from a live gemstone sale. There's like that experience. So today our products range from, I think it's like $9.50 up to $200. So that's like the range that we're working with today. And we tend to show not just rare gemstones, but just fun gemstones or things that we just found new at the gem show this year. Okay. All right. So starting out, we're going to start out with Magma Chalcedony. This is a new gemstone to us this year. This was the first time that we've seen it at the gem show. I think that it is a newish gemstone, like they just found the vein. I think it was in Indonesia. So we have two different sizes for you all, and I'm going to show you. They're not quite tumbles. Oh my gosh. I know how to work the camera. Okay. I'm going to get used to this, you guys. Okay. So look at that. So the oranges, the pinks, all of that naturally forming. And then this is what we call a large. But the Magma Chalcedony has like look at this one. It has very different things. Like this one's mostly black, but you have that ribbon of bright orange through it. All right, so yeah, so like this one has the black with the ribbon of, I swear y'all, I'm going to figure it out by the end of today's live. I'm going to know which direction is which on the camera, hopefully. All right, so let's go over the properties of Magma Chalcedony. Let me grab two different ones just to show you the variations that it comes in. So some of them are lighter with like the pink. And then like this one's almost white with the orange. So there's like all kinds of different variations. So Magma Chalcedony is a rare gemstone found in Indonesia. Its orange and pink colors are caused by iron oxide within the formation, and it resembles the flow of lava. All right, let's pick two more. The flow of lava, look at that. Yes. All right, chalcedony helps reduce negativity from the body and your space. Magma chalcedony brings extra energy to help boost your vibe with more positivity. This gemstone resonates with the sacral and solar plexus chakras, helping ignite the fire needed to accomplish your goals and pursue your dreams. Okay. So, what we have here is we have small and large. All right. So, this is like a small one, and then they went by weight. So, the smalls are approximately 1.5 inches to like 1 3/4 quarters. We have 8 of those, and they're $13 each. And then the large are 2 inches or larger. Hold on, which one have I not shown? I don't think I've shown this one. We have 20 of those, and those are $18 each. So you do get to see some of them have like the dark in there. I do love how they just look like the flow of lava. And if you're in the coven with me, the Ink Spirit Coven, we're doing fire for the next few months. So this is like a really cool gemstone to have on your altar or to work, because we're definitely working with those, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, things like that. So I just realized if I'm not on my phone, I don't see the little sale things coming up. So I have no idea if things have been listed. That's really fun. All right, let me see. Yes, Raven, click the 3 dots next to the comment I did. Brian's gone. Mama Chola says, you're such a busy lady. You take time to teach people, which is amazing. I've never gotten to tell you that in person. Thank you. And I'm doing great. Thank you. A little nervous, little craziness at the beginning. Didn't expect Brian to show up. All right. So yeah, we have plenty of these. And again, we started off with something fun and new. I don't know if anybody here has worked with magma chalcedony or has magma chalcedony, let me know in the comments. Like, one of the cool things about being here live with me is I will be interacting with you in the chat. So thank you for showing up live. Even if you're just here to oogle gorgeous gemstones and learn their metaphysical properties, we're going to have a fun time today. All right. Okay. So next on the list, the gorgeous sparklies, the amethyst. I also, if you are familiar with us, if you've been with us over on Facebook, I do like to tell you all like who purchased them at the gem show. It's just a fun little thing. I think the magma chalcedony was Colin, 100%. He found it. We do Tucson secret shopper listings every year too. And I think like we bought some big ones for people. So that was really fun. All right. Just wanted to say that was Colin's find. Next are the amethyst geode. So we're calling these amethyst geode polished freeforms. These again are Colin. He loves amethyst cathedrals, geodes, he loves them. So these were all Colin. All right, let me start. So each one of these is individual. You will be buying A, B, C, D. Like you'll be buying the actual one I show you. Okay. So amethyst is activates your spiritual awareness. That's funny. So what I'm going to do is just, that ring light catches that sparkle. I love it. So what I'm going to do is talk about amethyst geodes, and then we'll go over A, B, C, D. So let me just talk about amethyst geodes real quick. Amethyst activates spiritual awareness, opens your intuition, and enhances psychic abilities. It has strong healing, cleansing, protection power. Amethyst is like the catch-all. I mean, it really is. It calms and stimulates the mind. It helps you become more focused. It enhances memory. Just trying to get it in that ring light. Yeah, it's catching some of it. It resonates with the third eye and the crown chakras. Okay, so it helps with psychic abilities. Geodes, I love geodes because the outside, and of course they've polished this, the outside looks like nothing fun. Then you break it open and a gorgeous cave of crystals is on the inside. And basically that lets you know, never judge a book by its cover. There's more on the inside than you might see. It's about shadow working. It's about digging down, bringing out the beauty, your inner beauty, all of that. Christy says amethyst is sometimes called the sobriety stone. It is. So it can help with things like addiction. I don't usually like to do the physical things of crystals. I kind of stick to the metaphysical, and this one just has that. I'm trying to get it close to the ring light, but also I couldn't get the ring light above the computer, so I had to do it off to the side. But yeah, you're seeing the sparklies. If you have like a sacred space or a place you meditate, amethyst, especially amethyst geodes, the geodes are going to project the energy in all the different directions. So the point, great gemstone to have in there. Plus, they're just flipping gorgeous. Mama Chola says it's my birthstone. So February, baby. All right, so let's start with A. So this gorgeous one here is A. It's 5 inches by 2.5. So all of these weigh over a pound. All of these weigh over a pound. Yeah, the last two weigh 3 pounds and 4 pounds. So they're all over a pound. So this one has the gorgeous cave in the front, and then the split continues down the back, but they polished it. So I think that's a really unique feature of that. And of course, the bases are polished, or they're flat. They've been carved, so they do stand up. A is $75. B, yeah, there's B. So B is the funky one. I can't even like describe it. And then the back is really cool. It has like the spots and stuff. So there we go. Let's get all up in there. B is 4 inches by 3 1/4. It weighs about 1.5 pounds. It's $78. C is flipping cool because it's a double one. Yep. So you've got this part up here, and then you've got like a little cave down in here. So you get like 2 caves, and it is flat. So you can display it like that or kind of put it like that. That would be good to set like stuff in, like a little offering bowl type thing. C is 85. So it's 5 inches by 4 inches, weighs over a pound as well. That is C. D is 6 inches by 3 inches. D is the one that I love because like you can hold it. So if you wanted to hold this while you were meditating, this one is perfect for that. And they even smoothed it right here for like your finger to go. But this one is amazing for holding. I love it. So D is 6 by 3, weighs 1.5 pounds, $92 for D. Just want to show you that is D. The back is polished, but yeah, this little groove right here is where your finger can fit. E. Oh, the back of E you can get lost in. Okay, sorry. I'm still a witch. I still get distracted by sparkly things. 5.5 inches by 3.75. This one weighs 1 ounce under 2 pounds. So this guy's chunky. 132 for E. Did I say that D was 92? I did. So yeah, this one is E. But this is the one. So it is flat, but it's really like, it kind of like whoosh comes around. And then the back, oh yeah, you can tell the back is like, you can get lost. It looks like an ocean. Like from an aerial shot, it's so beautiful. And you can, like, I can vouch, you can sit here and just get lost in it. Like you can see down into it. So it's really, really gorgeous. That was E. F. Okay, so now we're getting to the big guys. F weighs almost 4 pounds, 6 inches by 4.5. It's 168. But this is the one that I think I showed. It looks like a little hand. So you could totally put something here as like an offering, like to your God, your goddesses, your higher self, whoever, whatever. But yeah, you could set like a little flower or something right there. But yeah, look at that. It looks like a hand. And I freaking love that one. And then you also have the little cave in there. So if you ever wanted to charge something with amethyst energy and it was small like that, I mean, that sets perfectly down in there. Anyway, did I say the price? Yeah, 168 for F, and it weighs almost 4 pounds. And then we have G, does weigh over 4 pounds. This one looks like a flame. So like a flame of inspiration, flame of spirituality. So this is 8.5 by 6.25, weighs over 4 pounds. This one's 200. So the cool thing about this is you've got like the druzy amethyst here, but then look at it on the side. Look at that. So beautiful. All right. Then did I say yes? 200 for G. So when you buy these, like you would be buying the exact one. All right. Set that down carefully. Okay. All right. Oh, people are saying it's gorgeous. Mama Trolla said, what a good idea to charge your crystals in an amethyst, right? Because it's got that spiritual energy. And I think a lot of us, that's what, we really resonate with, is trying to charge things, for spiritual third eye, all that kind of good stuff. All right. So next we have a piece of jewelry. And we do try to throw in our favorite things, sterling silver jewelry and then Tibetan jewelry. And we have a little bit of both for you all for this live. Okay, so the first thing that we are starting with are the amber rings. Tibetan jewelry, sterling silver jewelry like this is me. I buy these. So if you have been with us before, you know that we have done like carved amber rings. I'm going to get it right one of these days. Y'all, like, this is my little horse ring. And then our Moldavite and our Libyan desert glass all come from the same supplier. This is the same supplier. So look at that gorgeous golden amber. So amber is actually a fossilized tree resin. Bella said, are you still putting more items on your website tomorrow for a Sunday drop? No, we don't have a Sunday drop. We usually do our drops on Saturdays unless we have a Fuck It Friday. And that's what it's called, Fuck It Friday. Just so you all know, insider tip here, Fuck It Fridays are usually the last Friday of the month. Sometimes we have one item, sometimes we have a little group of items, but they all have to do with just saying fuck it. All right, so golden amber. Amber is fossilized tree resin. If anyone is familiar with Jurassic Park, that is how they extracted the dinosaur DNA, is through a bug that was trapped in amber resin. So it's fossilized, it became hard, and it's now a gemstone. It's super lightweight. It resonates with the sacral chakra, enhancing your creativity and eliminating stress. Amber is a stone revered for its ability to ward off psychic attacks and protect the wearer from negativity. It is a healing stone suited for emotional and physical release of stress and that which ails you. Amber comes in a variety of colors. Gold amber specifically inspires boundaries, love, and peace. Can also be used to tap into your past lives. So I think that's great. So these are sterling silver. They are adjustable, as you can see there, right there. We have 3 of these. They're $25. So for a sterling silver, and they're 1-inch pieces of amber. I mean, $25 for a sterling silver amber chunk ring. Like, that's a big piece of amber. I love our amber guy at the gym show. Yeah, I love him. He has amazing quality items, and they're so well priced. So we get them at a good price. We pass on the savings to you all. Bella said, I was wondering when the items from last month's box would show up. Oh, that's next Saturday. Next Saturday is our mid-month. I know this is the mid-month, but next Saturday is our mid-month product launch. So that'll be next Saturday. Normally, I don't have the banner up on the website, do I? I don't. Oh, and I already said, 25. Justine's here, so just setting. It is beautiful. That's why his metalworking, or the metalworking done on his stuff, is absolutely beautiful. So is the Tibetan metalworking. We'll get to the Tibetan stuff in a little while. All right. Those are me. I don't know if I said that, but I totally bought those. I spend so much time at the amber / Moldavite / Libyan desert glass guy that Colin leaves, walks around the entire rest of the venue, and comes back, and I'm still picking through stuff. So, ooh, I'm going to grab my water bottle real quick. It's just right here. Oh, like when I do these lives, my body heat raises tremendously. Nerves, but also I love to do this really fun thing before I go live or do classes or podcasts. Is I kind of open myself up, like, what do I need to say? Are there any messages anybody needs to have? Like, kind of, like, what do I need to say? So that always raises my body temperature. All right. So the next one that we have, oh, these are so fun and they're gorgeous. I picked these out. So we haven't done these. I don't know. I don't think we did them last year. We've done them in a few years ago. And I wanted to show you all how they come as well. So you're not just getting a wand. And I think I already said I totally picked these out. But this is how they're going to come. And they have their own box. Just so you know. So these are clay and gemstone wands. And what you're going to do is, like, this piece is just tucked in there. Yeah, just unwrap it. Look at that. It's a little pouch for your wand. These are gorgeous though. So we have an amethyst one. And of course, these are handmade. I believe they're handmade in India. And then we have a clear quartz one. So you'll be buying, we only have these two. So if you buy the quartz one in the drop-down menu, you'll be getting this one. If you buy the amethyst one, you'll be getting this one. So, I mean, clear quartz. Okay, so this one, let's start with the clear quartz one. It has a quartz here, a quartz point, and a quartz sphere at the top. So the whole base of the wand is quartz. And then within the clay, I mean, so much I can't even, let me try. That looks like a jasper. That looks like orange aventurine, lapis, rose quartz, maybe green aventurine. Oh, that's a piece of labradorite right there. Hopefully. Oh, yeah, you can see the flash too. That's orange aventurine. Pretty sure that's regular aventurine, but I might be wrong on that one. That looks like another piece of labradorite right here, and that looks like sunstone, actually. Labradorite, red jasper, labradorite, and lapis at the top. So when you go around so you're getting, like, we of course did not list all of the metaphysical properties of all of the gemstones that are on these, because the listing would be like this long. So just know that basically for this one, clear quartz is an energy amplifier. So it's going to amplify your energy and the energy of everything, like all the gemstones and everything around you as well. It's a master healer. It helps with cleansing, protection, psychic abilities. I mean, clear quartz is like the do-it-all stone. Okay. And yeah, so Justine says it's a full chakra wand. That is, yeah. Didn't even realize that when we got them. I was like, ooh, that's pretty. All right. So the clear quartz one is 7¼ inches and it's $75. And just to show you the price difference, like, this is why they're different prices, because they're obviously different sizes. So the amethyst one, of course, again, amethyst, that spiritual activator, that, psychic abilities, calming, all of that. So this one, again, amethyst here, amethyst point, amethyst sphere at the top, and the base has, oh my gosh, so many things. There's a really cool labradorite, which of course the flash is not showing up. This one's got a couple of pieces of labradorite. Oh, that one's, what is that one? Oh no, that's labradorite as well. And I didn't know it until I caught the flash in this one. This is labradorite as well. So yeah, this one is 105. So that's just the price difference, but this one is 8½ inches long. I mean, you can see the size difference between the two. The clear quartz is 75. And then of course, these are one of a kind. So like, the supplier that we buy from, they're the ones we get all of our carved stuff from, like the really good carved stuff, like the cobra that I'm going to show you on a little while. Everything is handmade. So even if, and I know that there's that sparkle. Please tell me you're going to show up. We chose these because they were the most different. You know, like they had actual chakra wands, which had the chakras, you know, the chakra stones laid out down the wand, and we didn't choose any of them. These were the two most unique ones. So that's why we only have two. Y'all know I like to buy in threes. But yeah, when you order, they do come with the cute little carrying bag, so you can just roll it up, wrap it around, and yeah, there you go. Just want to show you. All right. What a wand. I've not seen one of those in a while like that. I know they, like last year, the supplier that we buy from didn't have any of these last year. So we ended up with like the sunstone wand, and there was something else, but he didn't have any of the clay handmade ones. So when we saw him this year, I got really excited. And Jessica says, beautiful. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Let me move my mouse out of the way. Okay. All right. So next we have, so it's going to look like two different gemstones. It is the same gemstone, two different types of specimens. Okay. This is new to us as well. So we have fire calcite from Mexico, but we have two different, and I did show these in our little pre-live fun thing that was on there. So here's the difference. Okay. So fire calcite tends to form with obsidian around it. So this one, the smaller one, is going to be mostly obsidian with your fire calcite little bursts in it, which makes it really unique. I think, you know, if you have a darker aesthetic, that's the one to go to, because the gemstone properties are the same, because it's both technically fire calcite. This one does have more obsidian, so it does have like the grounding and the protection in it as well. So this fire calcite is more mottled. Look at that though. But technically they're both fire calcite. So let's talk about fire calcite. Sometimes so obsidian forms around it. Sometimes there are opals found in them. If you happen to get one of these and you take a black light to it, you'll know if yours has opals, if it shows up, you know, if it glows under black light. So we tested them. I don't know. Our black light needs new batteries though. So maybe it'll just be a fun find for you when you get them. But they can form with opals in them. All right. So the dark coloration on fire calcite is obsidian. The lighter parts are fire calcite and opal. It's also called the firestone. It balances all the body's physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental elements for a complete harmonizing energy field. This stone resonates with the sacral and solar plexus chakras, helping to light a fire of passion and creativity in your life. It also brings fire to the heart to encourage harmony and courage. All right. And because spheres have no edges, they're always just emitting the properties out in all directions at all times. So the small are about 2 inches. We have 6 small ones. They're $22.50. And then the large are over a pound, and we have 3 of those. So let me show y'all some different variations. This one is really cool. So when you order, we're going to intuitively choose which small or large you get. But as you can see, they have different variations. Let me get this one that has a bunch of the little tiny specks on it. So that's a small one, and that's a large one. I think I forgot to say at the beginning, because Brian was here. We do a live gemstone sale about every month. We try to line them up with the sabbats, and then the gemstones for that sabbat will be one that, even though it's close to the sabbat, so you won't have it maybe for the actual sabbat itself, but it's going to encompass that energy of that, whatever that sabbat is, and then forward. So with the Litha this being the Litha live sale. Of course, Litha is summer solstice, midsummer, whatever you want to call it. It's coming up on the 20th or 21st next week. It's the first day of summer. So it's the longest day of the year. You're going to have that fire energy. You're going to have that divine masculine energy. You're going to have that sun energy. So it's all about passion, creativity, living life, vitality. And that's what a lot of these gemstones are, summer gemstones. So ones you can work with through the whole summer. And that's how we kind of, when we buy at the gem show, we come back here and we literally have tables set up with Post-it notes on them, like Litha, Lamas, Mabon, Samhain. And we're like, oh, this is definitely a Litha gemstone. This is definitely a Beltane gemstone. And that's how we split them all up. So that's why you're seeing a lot of fire here today. You are seeing a lot of solar plexus and sacral chakras, because those are the fiery ones. Those are the ones associated with the element of fire. So yeah, and you're going to see a lot of creativity. You're going to see a lot of empowerment. Those are the themes of summer. They're also the themes we're working with in the Ink Spirit Coven, just in case you wanted to go check that out if you're not a member. We'll be working with fire for the whole summer. Heather says it's the 20th, which is my daughter's 30th birthday. Oh, happy birthday to her. And thank you, the 20th. It's sometimes 20th, sometimes 21st. So yeah. All right. Yay, we're to the Tibetan jewelry. I buy these. The fire calcite, I don't know. So it was me and Megan and Renee, and we were together and we found the table and we saw the things. So it was kind of like a combined effort between the three of us, because we were like, ooh, that's pretty. So yeah, it was a combined effort on that one of just like all of us drawn to it. We buy for store. Yeah. All right. Rutilated quartz Tibetan jewelry. Tibetan jewelry is my jam. I love it. As you can see, I've got my sunstone on. Love it. All right. So with this, we have rutilated quartz rings. And hold on, let me get another ring for you. See that sparkle. Look at that. And we have rutilated quartz necklaces. So we did get the teardrop shape for both of them. And that's why, like, if you like a necklace, you can get a necklace. If you like a ring, you can get a ring. Now, and I did want to check because, yeah, so these are open on the back. The necklaces are open on the back. So you do have a little bit of contact, skin contact with the gemstone. I love Tibetan stuff because of the metalworking. It is gorgeous. They come with a 22-inch Tibetan chain. Oh, let me show you the front of that one. And I personally, I love rutilated quartz. It's flashy and it makes me happy because I like flashy things. Let me grab some more rings while we talk about the metaphysical properties. That one has a huge piece of rutile that runs down at a thick one. All right. Rutilated quartz is a stone of the soul, not only helping to clear auric energy, but ground and root someone so they can expand to the heavens. It is a stone of spiritual growth, helping to ease past trauma that could be holding you back from your future. Let's grab two more rings. Oh, that one's a good one. It cleanses and aligns all chakras while adding a layer of protection against negativity. The strands in rutilated quartz are from rutile, a stone of the heavens, helping you connect to your divine energy source or angels or higher self. I mean, whatever you want to call. I don't discriminate here. Mama Chola says my grandson's birthday is on the solstice. Ah, happy birthday to him. All right, so we have 6 of the necklaces and we have 6 of the rings. The necklaces are $33.50, and then the Tibetan rings are $32. So when you purchase, we will intuitively choose one to send to you. But all of them are gorgeous. You know, I pick out the Tibetan jewelry, so I make sure to get sparkly ones. And then they're all the same, like the actual gemstones in both are the same size. You can see. Boop. So they basically took the setting and then they turned some of them into rings. I will say, and then here's, you can see the metal work on the rings. I will say, so Tibetan metal is an alloy. So if you do have sensitive skin, paint the inside of your ring with clear fingernail polish. It does not mean, it is a common misconception. I know, especially growing up in the 80s and 90s, like, oh, if something turns your finger green, it's fake. It's not fake. It's a metal alloy. It's just, metal alloy means it's a couple of different types of metals put together. And just some people's skin is a little bit more sensitive to it. And actually, after I wear mine for a while, I think the first time I wear something Tibetan, I get a little bit of discoloration that, you know, just washes off. But after that, I don't even have it anymore. But if you do have sensitive skin, just coat the inside of the rings with clear nail polish. You'll be fine. But it does not mean it's fake. It just means it's a mixture of all kinds of different metal alloys or metals. All right. Yeah, I told you all the price on there. Oh, we've got the big boy next. All right. Oh, good. We're good on time. All right. Next, we have a sodalite cobra. Look at him. The detail on this. So this does come from our supplier. If you have been here with us before, we've had lots of snakes. We've had flower carvings. We've done Buddhas, like the big Buddhas in the past. This is all the same supplier. Absolutely amazing quality on the carvings. Like when you get into his face, you can see his eyes. You can see his mouth. They even put texture on his cheeks. The texture goes down into his cobra. Like, I mean, all of it. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. We just have this one as far as sodalite. So sodalite brings order and calmness to the mind. It encourages rational thought, objectivity, truth, and intuition. So it's a stone of the throat chakra, but also can connect up here to the third eye as well. It brings emotional balance, calms panic attacks. It enhances self-esteem, self-acceptance, and self-trust. Oh, sorry, you guys. It resonates with both the throat chakra and the third eye chakra, promoting intuition. So my favorite thing for sodalite is to use it for healing, but I also use it to speak my truth, or to, if you're getting messages and you need to figure out how to convey them, like say them to another person, but you're like receiving intuitive messages. It bridges the gap between those two. The cobra is known for guiding you to deeper parts of your psyche and intuition. They are also revered as guides to the underworld. The cobra brings the energies of manifestation, courage, renewal, and determination to your sacred space. So this guy is 5.5 inches tall by 4 inches wide. He weighs almost 2 pounds. It is $165, but it is a beautiful focal piece for your altar, your meditation room. So yeah. And yeah, we just have this one. He's got a little bit of the sun, what do they call it? Sunset sodalite. So he's got some little orange bits in here too. I love him. Laura is here. Hello. Thought I wasn't going to make it, but I did. Holds some mini spheres or tumbles in his coils. Yes. Justine. Yes, ma'am. I don't think the sphere will fit because I just have a 2-inch sphere. But if you have smaller spheres, yeah, you have to go with a smaller than a 2-inch sphere in order to get a sphere in there. And then, of course, if you have smaller tumbles, yeah. But yeah, No, he can definitely hold some things too. Pretty cool observation. Thank you. All right. Raw fuchsite is next. Who got the raw fuchsite? I did, because it's sparkly. And I'm going to admit it now. I've said it a million times. I love sparkly things. All right, raw fuchsite. So a lot of people know fuchsite as in ruby fuchsite, which is polished. It's this beautiful, gorgeous green, but it has like the little specks of red, which is the ruby. This is just fuchsite. And this is, y'all, this is its raw version. I did not add glitter to this. That is just how Mother Nature sprinkled fairy dust all over this stuff. I mean, look at that. I'm trying to get it kind of close to the ring light while also, there we go. So all the pieces weigh about the same. I know they look dramatically different. For example, like this one and this one, but they weigh about the same. So we went ahead. This is the first time I've seen raw fuchsite, like just fuchsite, not ruby fuchsite. Yeah, but it's super sparkly. Let's go over the properties. All right, fuchsite is a stone of healing that helps bring awareness to self-worth. It activates the heart chakra and promotes peaceful, loving vibrations. Promotes peaceful and positive thinking. I don't even know where I got loving vibrations from. There you go. Meditating with fuchsite can help reveal inner truths and release old beliefs that no longer serve you. So we have 6 of these, and these are the 6 that I have shown you. We averaged them at 3 inches. I don't know. They all weigh about the same, which is how we paid the same for them. So they're $12 each. When you order, we'll intuitively choose which of these, but I have shown you all 6. In fact, there's all 6, you guys. I don't want to tip it too much. But yeah, they're only $12. Like I said, that's one of the cool things. When we find something cool, it doesn't mean it's a, $700 gemstone. It just means Morgan found it bright and flashy and wanted to show it with a ring light instead of just taking pictures. So look at that. All right. Hold on, one last look at the shinies, because I know y'all are mesmerized. Never seen raw fuchsite. Yeah, in 69 years. I've never seen just raw fuchsite either. It was a really cool find. And these were the only 6 we had to dig. Oh my God, we had to dig. The seller we got them from changed their layout this year at the gem show. And it used to be like beautiful. And then now it was all stacked. We had to dig for those. All right, which is why there's only 6. Trust me, for the price that we got them at, that I'm passing on to you all, I would have bought like 20 more if they would have had them, but that's all they had was 6. All right. Oh, okay. So next is a Colin find. It's a Colin find. So you all, which is weird, because I know if you have been here before, you know that I love fluorite. Okay, I love fluorite. What is a Colin thing is the yellow fluorite. So we called these, all of these have the fluorite, and the yellow is still fluorite. But look at this. They're sunshine tip. That's what we're calling them. Sunshine tip fluorite towers, because that's what they are. They have the yellow fluorite at the top. But the fluorite itself is gorgeous. You get those deep purples and greens. So yeah, fluorite cleanses and stabilizes the aura. It absorbs and neutralizes negative energy and stress. It increases our powers of concentration and self-confidence while giving, all right, there we go. Hold on. While helping us in decision-making, it encourages a positive attitude and balances one's energies. I use fluorite for concentration. So I always have a piece of fluorite on my desk. whether it's here or at work or at home. I also use purple fluorite for spiritual stuff, like enhancing my third eye. I love fluorite. Fluorite is one of my favorites. So what makes the sunshine tip fluorite tower so special is the yellow fluorite that's just at the top. I love it. Yellow fluorite helps boost confidence, creativity, and vitality. They're absolutely stunning in person and the perfect addition to your summer altar. They really are. So that's how they made it into the Litha, is because of that sunshine tip. They also include green and purple fluorite. So green fluorite resonates with the heart chakra and harmonizes and recharges all chakras while balancing hormones. And then purple fluorite resonates with the third eye chakra and aids in spiritual balance. So these are, so when you'll buy, these all are about the same weight. They're about the same size. So they're all about 6.5 inches by 1.5 inches. They all weigh over a pound. We have those 3 in stock. They're $40 each. So when you buy, we'll intuitively choose one of these, but I at least showed you all 3. So let me see what's going on in comments while I just show you all. Raven's View says, I got fuchsite with garnet a few years ago from IGC. That's what I could not remember. I know I've seen fuchsite and ruby, and I was like, there's something else I've seen. It's the garnet. That's what we had. And then Sajimami 22, yellow fluorite is my favorite. And Heather Garrett says fluorite is my favorite. All right. So yeah, 3 of those. Trying to put them behind the microphone without hitting the cords. All right, you guys, we're approaching the end. I know it doesn't seem like we've done technically 15, but we combined a lot of them, you know, like the fire calcite, 2 different listings, but, you know, showed them together. Phoenix says, I also got the raw fuchsite with the garnet. It's one of my favorite pieces. Yay! All right. So the next one is also a Colin find, I believe. I think he tried showing me, and then I was like, oh, that is really cool. And then I think we may have bought, no, I don't know if it was spiny turquoise for a seeker shopper or for a person. But next we have a piece of jewelry. Flipping amazing, by the way. So these are sterling silver. They are turquoise. It's called spiny oyster turquoise, which I did not know was a thing. So what I think is really cool about spiny oyster turquoise is you have the turquoise. Of course, that's the like teal blue. The orange is spiny oyster shell, which tells you, because most turquoise is found in Arizona, New Mexico, the Southwest, where we don't have an ocean. But the presence of spiny oyster says that at one point we did. So there's a little science fun for you and why I think these are so cool. And unfortunately, the light is really whiting them out a little. So they are much deeper in color when you look at them. I will say the light is washing them out a bit. But let's go over the properties. So it is a combination of spiny oyster and turquoise, bringing calming vibes of turquoise and the tenacity of oysters. Turquoise helps cleanse and protect your energy field from negative energy, while spiny oyster helps bring balance, invites luck, and restores vitality. So we just have these 3. Maybe by the end of the show, I'll know how to angle things. They are sterling silver. They are suns, which is a symbol of the summer, a time for fiery courage, inspired tenacity, and passion. Wearing one of these necklaces is sure to bring more sunshine to your day, even when the weather isn't cooperating. So yeah, so these come with a 24-inch sterling silver chain. The setting here is also sterling silver. We have these 3. They're $35 each. So when you buy, we'll just intuitively choose one of these for you. But these are the 3 that we have. Cindy says the turquoise, oyster and turquoise is so pretty. Mama says, thank you so much for your knowledge of crystals and what each stand for and how to use them. It's very extensive. Thank you. She said, that's one of the reasons I'm here. That's what I tell people is like, you don't have to show up to the live. You don't have to buy anything. You just sit here and learn because I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you about the different properties of gemstones. And then what we do try to do, I mean, you know, so let's put it this way. I run a business, right? I run a business. So it's my job to make sure that that business stays open. My passion is teaching. So if I can incorporate my passion into things in my job, then that makes it better. But that means that you can come, show up, learn things. And that's why we also try, like you'll see with the pink amethyst coming up, if you're like, oh my gosh, I really love that gemstone, but I don't have $50, here's a tumble, or here's a slice, or here's something smaller, to where you can still, if you are resonating with that gemstone, you can take the knowledge and do with you what you want, or you can, you know, be like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab one now, you know, or from the store. So yeah, there you go. Justin got one. Yay. That's why I came. I saw those on the sneak peek and I had to have one. They're gorgeous. Like that combination of the turquoise and the orange, just beautiful. All right. Pink amethyst is next. So what we have for you all are pink amethyst towers. Again, so the ring light is helpful and harmful. This is actually like a pinky purple color. I guess when you get really close up, you can see it. It kind of looks gray because of the ring light. Oh, Christy got one too. Yay. All right. So we have 3 towers. The towers were Colin. He found the towers. I guess he just doesn't discriminate against amethyst. Pink amethyst, purple amethyst, geodes. So you'll be buying the actual ones of these. I'm just showing them real quick. We're going to go over the properties. And then that one is so beautiful. So this one's a lighter specimen. But they're pink amethyst geodes for the towers. All right. So also known as rose amethyst, pink amethyst is a soft-hued version of purple amethyst. It helps balance emotions and makes it easier to tap into feminine energies. It opens the heart chakra, allowing you to be more receptive to love and acceptance. Feminine in like energy, whereas summer solstice is generally a divine masculine. Sabbath, but there we go with that personal power. That's how these made it in. So we're kind of trying to soften up a little bit. So for the towers, this is A. So A has the geode right up here. It's 4 inches by 2.5. These all weigh just under a pound. This A is $42. And then B measures 4.5 by 2.25. It has the geode right here at the base, $47.50. And then C is the one that is really light pink. And then the geodes around here do have like a purple tinge to them. So, well, that is C. It is also made in Brazil. C measures 5 inches by 2.5. It's $49.50. So all just under $50. So pink amethyst, again, A, B has the side one, and then C is the lighter version. I don't think I showed the back either. If you're like, pink amethyst seems really cool, I want to work with it, I saw these slices and I had to have them. Okay. Sandy says, I think I have a problem with the payment on one of my orders. The website had my old credit card. I didn't know how to change it. I already clicked pay before I noticed. You're going to have to Yeah, you're gonna have to email us, but I mean, if the order went through, then it automatically charged the card. I do know that because we don't manually charge anything. It charges when the order's placed. So, but you'll have to email. What is our email address? Is it support at inkgoddesscreations.com? That sounds right. I swear. Sometimes I just don't know. All right. So what we have also in pink amethyst, and these are what caught my eye, are the slices. You guys, because they're thick. They're thick slices. Like these aren't like, they're nice. They're almost like little mini altar tiles. So if you have like a little travel altar, like a little tin or something, and you wanted to throw these in. So we measured them all for like that, but there are some bigger ones in here. Hold on. Yeah, there's some bigger ones in here. Look at that. Again, the properties are going to be the same, but these are just, you can also use them as worry stones. Oh, sorry, price. So we have 15 of these, and these are $9.50. So that way, if you're like, oh my gosh, pink amethyst, really cool. And I mean, these slices were just so, I was like, what is that? I've never seen that gemstone. And then I looked at the bag and it was marked pink amethyst. And I was like, what? Polished, I guess, in like a slice form. It's just really freaking cool. So you still get those properties. Like this one is a little bit more purple. Like this is a little bit more like what I would think pink amethyst is in a polished form. But then you have like this guy. And look at that. I just think these are cool as hell. Oh, this one has rainbows. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm lost. Okay. Oh, Sandy. Oh, don't send a credit card through the email. We're going to have to figure out if it didn't. If your order went through, then the credit card was charged. If the order did not go through, then the credit card was not charged. And I don't know if we can just send you like a payment link. I'd have to see about that after the live. And then Mama says the best amethyst in the world is from Brazil. What, Colin? Yeah, Colin's sitting at the computer, Sandra, so you can, Sandy, so you can email him. Just, I wouldn't send, don't send credit card through the email. All right, so we are on the last one, the last thing, and these were a Colin find, Colin and Renee, I think. We have 3 of them. If you're a skull person and this is what you've been waiting for, we saved them for the last. So we do have 3 agate geode skulls. You will be purchasing the exact one, so A, B, or C. This is A. Jessica says I'm a skull person. So A, I tell you what, let's run through agate geode real quick. So agate is an amazing gemstone for grounding and stabilizing energy. It helps you focus your concentration and calm an overactive mind. Agate is also an aura cleanser, helping to bring harmony to your mind, body, and soul. It is a stone of peace and security, especially when life becomes stressful or overwhelming. Gemstone skulls have been used for thousands of years for divination, healing, all kinds of stuff. It's been used by the ancient Egyptians, ancient Mayans, everything. They can be programmed for distance healing. They can be used. You can talk to your crystal skull as a form of divination. At least that's what they did. So yeah. All right. So A is the one. So we just called these agate as a very nice overview. I can tell you with pretty much certainty, for having done this for over a decade. So this one is a flower agate, more specifically, but his nose is broken open and his eye, and it's got a cave in there, and it's amazing. So A is, all of these weigh over a pound. A is $87.50. He's approximately 4 inches by 3 inches. And then there's the back. See, that's how you know flower agate is. It tends to have that spotty look to it, like little flowers. B is moss agate. But B's the one I showed on the thing, on the pre-sale equipment check. So B has his head broken open, and we here at Ink Eyes Creations thought that was cool. B is 9250. And yeah, so he is most definitely moss agate. And then C, I believe, is also moss agate. He's a lot of quartz, though. C also has a broken open head. He's a big guy, though. So he weighs almost 2 pounds. In fact, I'm going to set him in my hand. He's 117.50. And just so you see the difference between, because if you're like, I don't know why one, like you can see the size difference between A and A to C. So everything at the gym show is usually based on weight. So of course, A is going to weigh less than C did. But yeah, so he's 117.50 and he has his little geode down in there. And then he has a lot of dark greens and a lot of quartz, that, you know, the clear quartz. All right. Sandy says, beautiful. Sandy said, have you ever come across an obsidian skull? We did the obsidian skulls with snakes. Or are those? No, that was last year. That was last year. We had the obsidian skulls with the snake wrapped around them. I'm sure we've seen like regular obsidian skulls. I know we have obsidian spheres coming up, like for the Samhain or the Mabon live. Phoenix says, I'm not a skull person, but I love those guys. Justine says, I have so many skulls in various gemstone sizes. My favorite is still the fluorite skull you picked for me from the Tucson Gem Show for my surprise specimen. That was a good one. I actually still remember that one, Justine. And Jordana says, I love him. Sandy said, I remember, would love to just find a smaller obsidian skull. Oh, we've had the babies too. But okay, we'll keep an eye out for like something in that medium range. I'm thinking you're thinking like a medium, because like we've done obsidian like 1-inch skulls before, and then we had the big guy with the snake. But we'll see about if we can find, you know, something in the middle without a snake. So yeah, that's the end. You guys, we're at the end. Normally Colin comes and tells me what we still have available at this moment. So if you're sticking around to the end, that's usually when Colin maybe comes and tells me what we still have in stock. And then I can tell you what's coming up. Yes, we do have a product launch next weekend. Next Saturday. Our product launches are usually the first of the month and then halfway through. The big product launch, of course, is the first of the month. But we have a smaller one coming up this next weekend.
So that's gone. And the oyster turquoise is gone. Everything else is still.
Oh, so we still have like wands and spheres. We still have everything except for amber rings. So the amber rings are gone, the cobra's gone, and the spiny oyster suns are gone. So now y'all can just look. Anything that's not sold during this live gemstone sale is just stays in the live gemstone sale category. So yeah, you can peruse and see what we've had up for sale in the past, or now fill your cart and check out all at once. Also coming up, just to let you all know, because this is pretty big, Yuletide in July starts July 1st. If you have never been here before, you're like, what is that? Number one, it is the largest sale that we do the entire year. It's called our Yuletide in July clearance. I am marking down things to $1. A lot of things to $1. I'm ready for it to go. And then our Advents. So we are the originator of the Witchy Advent calendar. They don't ship until November, but it is a countdown to Yule calendar. You get 21 individually wrapped products that you start on December 1st and you open one a day until Yule. It is still the only one that counts down to Yule. There's people that call theirs witchy advent calendars, and they count down to Christmas. So we're the originator. If you've ever seen a witchy advent calendar anywhere else, it came from me. That was my idea. So those will go on pre-order starting July 1st, and pre-order for the Advents goes from July 1st until August 15th. Pre-order is the only way to guarantee that you get one. Once we order everything and we pack everything, if we have leftover boxes, we'll list them in October, but there's no guarantee. So, all the comments. Just to make sure I'm understanding correctly, you can go right now to your website and purchase the skull. Yeah, you can go. You can head. I plug here at the end stuff that we have coming up and all that. So yeah, thank you all for joining me. I'm seeing Justine says, I've been wondering about the Advent. Yeah, pre-order starts July 1st. Cindy said, I got the Advent calendar for my daughter last year and she loved it. Jessica said those were amazing. I've been getting them for a while. Mama said, thank you for doing this on YouTube. I loved it. This was fun. And now I know how to block people on YouTube too. So that's great. Rachel said, if we got last year's Advent calendar, can we send you the bags to use again? Oh, I don't know. You have to email Colin and see what he says about that. Cause I think we're just using the same, I think we're doing the same thing again because everyone loved the bags last year because you could reuse them for spell bags and, witches love bags. So I think we're going to redo those again. The button numbers, no, we will have those. We'll do those new this year because we'll do new artwork for those this year. Yeah. But yeah, so that's Yuletide in July. It starts July 1st, the clearance sale plus the Advents. And then I would love to have you in the Ink Spirit Coven. That's my space. That's where I teach. I do a live lesson and a live workshop every month, but we do have a group on Facebook where everyone can talk and there's daily discussions. You get a monthly workbook that's like 18 pages or something to help you with the energy of the month. And at the price point, so the coven is $30 a month. If you decide you want to join for a year, it's only $300 for the year. But then we send you a little gift pack that has a cauldron and an herb blend and a gemstone and all that. But at the price point of $30 a month, to have an actual human being teaching you, that's not like anything else that's out there. The rest of them at this price point is community led. And no, I'm in there. I'm interacting with people daily. I'm on the lives. I'm teaching a live lesson. I'm teaching a workshop. So if you would like to do that, you can head to inkedspirit.com to learn more and sign up because next weekend is our herbal incense making workshop on Zoom. So we're going to be I'm going to show you all my secrets of how I make herbal incense. So all of you are saying when the coven is awesome. Coven rocks. Thank you. Oh, you guys. Oh, and the Coven Archive. Emmy Lou says, yeah, because when you sign up, you get access to 2 years or 3 years of content. I don't know. I don't have a concept of time. I think it's 3 years of content. So you can get all the Book of Shadow pages and watch all the replays for all the live lessons and workshops. Yeah, that's all there. Oh, Rachel, thank you. I've learned so much since I've joined. And Jordana says, how exciting. I would love to learn. Yeah, next month we're doing... It's something that has to do with the fire. Candle magic. Woo! That's July. Candle magic is in July. So we're doing a candle magic lesson, a candle magic workshop. But the herbal incense workshop is this weekend. And then in August, we're doing untamed witchcraft. So that's like the spicy witchcraft. And then we're having a fire releasing ritual as a group on Zoom. So yeah, that's an Ink Spirit. But yeah, check out our website, inkgoddesscreations.com. You can see our monthly subscription box. This month is the night witching hour. It's the witching hour. I have to put up the sneak peeks too. So yeah, if you're new here, just go ahead to our website. There's all kinds of stuff to look at, stuff to see. So yeah, but I definitely want to thank you all for being here with me today. Justine says Candle Magic the month after Practical Magic 2 is confirmed. Perfect timing. And they timed it to me because, like, that was planned. Sandy said, so awesome you do that. There are very few teaching covens anymore. I learned in a coven and I was so lucky. I think this is great for people learning about all of this. God has blessed you. Thank you. It's what I do. This is what I'm passionate about teaching. So yeah. Justine said I meant their perfect timing. Yes. All right. So have an amazing Litha or summer solstice next week. Celebrate, have fun, get out in the sun for a little while, if nothing else. But yeah, head to our website. You can check out this month's subscription box. You can learn all about Ink Spirit. You can listen to my podcast. There's so much to do there. So inkgoddesscreations.com. And you can also see what else is there. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off for today. And this has been great. Thank you. This will definitely be on YouTube from this point forward. This was amazing. So, and to any of the dads out there, happy Father's Day tomorrow as well. So thank you all so much. This was amazing. Have a great weekend. Bye.